Looking forward to this indeed. It should be an absolute classic. Well, I imagine in 2 days' time you'll be suffering from adrenaline fatigue off the back of that women's, and I've got a sneaky feeling this might just go to another level again on the men's side.
It is. These two sides have great history and coming together. It'll be good to watch.
For Sean Morgan, he is a quality player up front in the 18, so we'll get it underway. It is Auckland playing in their white strip. East Coast Bays playing in the blue. So back in that fixed-it role for East Coast Bays is Eduardo Exposito Espinosa, a player who has the ability to change the context of a game on a dime. Here he is, big man, physical man, leading goal scorer in the Resine Golden Boot. And now opportunity comes, first goal scoring opportunity, moments of individual brilliance from Twig. And the shot from the left foot, ambitious, but that is the danger of Eduardo Exposito Espinosa. Yeah, Ashby Peckham wearing the number 9 shirt. He is captain today. And now they thread it nicely. Opportunity for Morgan. Morgan looking for that far post, but picked off nicely by East Coast Bays. Oh, lovely little piece of skills, and the shot comes from nowhere. Open Hawkins again. You've been lucky enough to observe both teams over the last couple of days. Now chance here for the big man, for the captain, and he just rattles the woodwork. We talked about Eduardo Exposito Espinosa, his ability to change a game, his X factor, his genius. Have a look at the big man go here. Wow, unorthodox off the left foot. He looks to the heavens and he says, I'll take that. And it's East Coast Bays almost against the run of play, leading by 1-0.
They've been around for the last 5-6 years playing together, and I think you see those relationships and partnerships out on the court coming through.
Another big shot. Oh, great save. Superb there by Gabuglia.
Yeah, I think
give us an expert's.
I think the one thing is that they know that there's still a lot of time left in the game. They're not panicking at the moment. They haven't shifted from their game plan.
Just from positions like this, they will find a way. They will use their dummy runners. That shot comes and almost the back heel. That's what we talk about. Don't blink, ladies and gentlemen. Futsal at its finest.
I think,
Auckland City.
I think the way that East Coast Bays are playing, they're trying to counter Auckland at the moment. So they're almost sitting back.
Oh, great effort. Great effort from Morgan. Just couldn't find him. And now, East Coast Bays looking for the long ball.
I think that's just at the moment, they're just kicking away possession a little bit too often.
Oh, picked off this time. The brilliance of the captain. Does he go himself? Does he rattle the woodwork again?
But that's better from East Coast Bays. They need to do that more often. If the counter's not on, they need to pull up, get into their rotational work, and try and hold possession for extended periods of time.
Oh, there it is! The second one does come. Twig, have a look at this. Was that an own goal? What happened there? Did it come perhaps off the City defender? You can't blame Mohammed Fahim. Oh, here he is. Now another shot at the other end. Oh, wow. This time coming from big Jason Quinlan. That is one of the skills, actually. Just talking to the chance now. Big shot. Oh, game. Jaw and Mong. Now big shot comes. Oh, great effort. Well, that would have made the highlight reel. Superb effort from Josh Marquette.
I like what he's injected to the game.
Well, he just brings more physicality only at the other end. And as we talk about physicality and brilliance, that opens it up here. Chance to make it 3. Sean Morgan pushing forward, acting in that pivot role, but he gets the ball taken from him. Oh, wonderful tackle. Great tackle from Stephen Ashby Peckham. It needed to be made too. Now brings it back inside. Chance here. Just cannot. Oh, brilliant! 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 Wow! That is just a superb futsal goal. Look at that. Twig just threads the pass. What a wonderful piece of play from East Coast Bays. They extend their lead to 3-0. Almost at the other end. Chance here. Can't quite get to it. Just over the top. You talk about transition play. Great chance there for Thomas Picken. Wonderful athleticism. Auckland now looking for something here. Oh, good effort. But Gabuglia. Too good. And now pass to nowhere again. East Coast look to counter-attack. Big Espinizo in the middle, drawing the defenders. And somehow, they sneak another one in. This time, it comes through Dominic Hawkins in the number 12. Have a look here. And just acting as a decoy is their captain, Eduardo Exposito Espinosa. He is everywhere. This is the final of the Ford Futsal Superleague. There's Pullman Arena in South Auckland. And now they look to break clear again. Really good piece of play once again. He's been tremendous since he's come on, Dominic Hawkins, and drew 3 defenders then. And it's half-time, and it's East Coast Bays who go into half-time by 4-0. They need to score first, and they need to score quickly. They need to shift the momentum and own the first 5 minutes of the second half.
Yeah, he's been clinical tonight.
That was better from Auckland. Now, and they get the pass in, and almost.
Good first opportunity here for Auckland City, and almost sneaks it way underneath, but
that's better play. More urgency, maintaining their shape a little bit better. Buglia, another brilliant save from the man from Brazil. Scored a brilliant individual goal himself as a keeper last week. Auckland City. And look to try and just bring it now back into East Coast Bay's half. Looking to thread the needle, and that's the problem when you press high. It creates the opportunity at the other end. Good piece of keeping, and somehow City survive, and now it's Morgan. He needs to make some opportunity here. Great pass, just a little bit too much weight on it. Thomas Picken, both teams guilty in transition. Now chance here, they look to switch play. It's opened up once again, lovely piece of play, bit of trickery coming in. Yaneto to the rescue though, to the Auckland City side. Calming influence, chance at the other end, and look to pull the trigger. Turned on a dime. Looking for that through ball to Yaneto. Now, great piece of individual skills here. Superb from Twig. Gets worked over though. Sam Twig.
it's almost getting to that time now where Auckland City need to think about fifth man. 4 goals down, 14 minutes to go.
Yeah, I think they'll be... I think what they've got to do too, because... Oh, now chance, turnover, Twig has a shot, brilliant save. Follow-up comes, another brilliant save, but it goes in. And just like that, East Coast Bays extend their lead to 5 goals to 0. You've got to feel for Antonoff, the goalkeeper, because he did everything right here. Brilliant initial shot coming from Art Twig, and then across the far side, Dominic Hawkins scores his second.
No support there from his defence, unfortunately. Made a big first up save, and then it just fell again. But it's all going the way of East Coast Bays at the moment.
Yeah, everything they're touching's going. Another opportunity, open up here. Can they make it 6? Brilliant skills. Hawkins again. Wow, futsal at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. Stand up, acknowledge East Coast Bays. Art Twig this time. Just giving an exhibition in excellence. Superb futsal. And Auckland, well, they're dead and buried. Yeah, Josh Marquette's been good defensively, but once again, the Twigs involved. Now a chance here to break out. No support, though. He's going to have to go on his own and does pull the trigger. Has a very good shot. Great effort from Ashby Peckham. Kept it nice and low, too, on the angle.
The best thing to defend with him is to push him onto his right. He still scores them. I'd probably say something like he can't score a goal with his right foot and he'll do it straight away. So it's definitely more favourable on his left.
Now Buglia coming well out of goal. Buglia gets play underway. Got to be careful here. Good press defence coming from City now, putting a lot of pressure on the player with ball at foot. Now can they turn this into an opportunity? Morgan passes it back. Good effort. Just couldn't quite get enough velocity on it. Ashby Peckham, the captain. Need a little bit more power on the shot, but good enterprise being shown. But now at the other end, Quinlan just picks it off. Too good. And their big captain, Eduardo Exposito Espinosa, from the transition. Brilliant from Quinlan. Gets it across. And just like that, East Coast Bays drive another nail into the coffin. On any other date, they might have had 4. They now look to get it across. Better enterprise. So, Mohammed Fahim. Mohammed Fahim, the dream. shot, and they do get one. And they finally do get one. And it comes through Mohammed Fahim the Dream. Lovely little set piece here. That's what they've been looking to do. Mind you, you can blame East Coast Bays if they've just switched off just a little bit. So 9 minutes remain. Come down the right-hand side, looked to thread the needle, almost gets away with two better, more enterprising football now from City. Stephen Ashby-Peckham looking to try and take charge as the captain. They now look to try and go long, look to work it back, but turn it over to Quinlan. So, you pick up another foul. And they look to try and thread the needle, really good futsal there. Just couldn't quite find his balance using their bench well, really good management. Oh, brilliant from Twig to Twig. From Marc Twig to Denny Twig. Lovely little piece of footwork. So have a look at Antonomoff, the Futsal White's goalkeeper. Back down that side again, just playing with them now, aren't they? Bays, another big shot. Antonomoff did well to get across. It was always missing, but had it covered. 11 shirt. Another big man. He'll act up in that pivot role here, and he has a shot first up, first touch. He almost scores, but good defence from Ashby-Peckham. Take control and shut this game down. Busy futsal player. And now the big shot does come from Hawkins.
Had Broadhurst there, but he didn't see it. I don't think his hands on his head for that.
They look to come forward. It's just too easy at the moment, just getting picked off every time they pass. Another chance here and missed opportunity for Broadhurst. So Quinlan, Exposito, Espinoza, Sam Twig and Oban Hawkins. It's a wonderful four players. Hawkins just creating all sorts of havoc. And there, God, how did he miss that? Auckland City somehow survive in 8th. And now chance here, and they do score another. And we talk about transition play. That's a great example of it. So East Coast Bays at one end, only for Auckland City to hit them at the other.
No real concern there or celebration from Auckland City. And that's a bridge too far now.
Oh, great pass and transition play at the other end. Just like that. Anything you can do, we can do better.
Again, class work there from Hawkins.
Look to push, lovely little 1-2. Oh, brilliant. So close for another for Josh Marquette. That was much better from City. Free kick expert, or will he lay it off? No, decides to drill it, keeps it along the ground too, which makes it difficult, but Antonomoff does well, gets down.
They've kind of stuck to what they've been doing the whole game, and something had to change.
And a chance here, lovely little back heel. Can he pull the trigger? Looks to thread the needle. Comes back now, the big shot does come in, but shut down nicely in the finish by Josh Bailey, who was on for East Coast Bays. And then another thundering opportunity. And now, big long pass. It'll go out, 1 second left. So it'll be a big moment here for East Coast Bays. And the full-time hooter goes, and it's East Coast Bays who win the Ford Futsal Superleague final in a demolition of the might of Auckland City by 8 goals to 2. And it'll be a special moment for Eduardo Exposito Espinoza when he lifts that trophy aloft. He's the leading goal scorer. He's been a dominant figure. But congratulations goes to Garbuglia, Oban Hawkins, Eduardo Exposito Espinoza, Art Twig, Crit Twig, Chris Priest, Maxwell, Reagan, Osmar Oliveira Silva, Josh Bailey, Jason Quinlan, Todd Broadhurst, Dominic Hawkins, Sam Twig and Israel Inacio, and of course the wonderful coaching staff of this very impressive East Coast Bays outfit. They've got better as this tournament's progressed. They got off to a great start. They were excellent defensively. They bring an unusual style to futsal. They can play the ultimate team game, but then they also have individuals who can create television highlights like no other side. Now the celebrations begin. Commiserations go to Auckland City, but they're the reason why the likes of East Coast Bays train as hard as they do, because they've set the standard for such a long time.